yet another night tonight, the big story is about terrorism. And one more time, it is all about a faceless enemy who has no physical address and who seems to change tack every passing day. For the last 2.5 years, Kenya has mounted a relentless war inside Somalia in pursuit of the militant group Al-Shabaab. That war has come with a huge human cost on the front line. Admittedly, it has also stabilized parts of Somalia where many families now go about businesses they would never have dreamt of just a few years ago. Yet, here at home, a set of pertinent, if inconvenient questions is beginning to emerge. Is it time for the country to begin a conversation on Kenya's strategy inside Somalia? Is it time to come up with an exit timetable? Or is the war inside Somalia indeed paying off in making Kenya safer? Tonight we have lined up for you a comprehensive coverage that will include an interview with Kenya's commander inside Somalia, as well as security experts both here and abroad. And on Checkpoint, we will be asking, is there an endgame for Kenya's involvement in Somalia? Remember, you can begin to take part in this conversation right away. Our Twitter hashtag tonight is Endgame Somalia. And on SMS, you can also engage with us. The number is 22155. Our coverage begins now. Tonight, the city is yet again reeling from the effects of improvised explosive device attacks. Twin blasts ripped through 2 buses on the Thika superhighway. 1 person died, 62 were injured in the blasts, and of those seriously injured, 3 have in the last few hours had their limbs amputated. And these are the pictures that we have for you now. We should be able to show you some of those details and some of the pictures of the scenes coming out from those twin attacks, both happening on one of Kenya's busiest highways, the Thika superhighway. Take a look at this footage.
Shortly after 5 p.m., the Sunday calm on the Thika superhighway was violently disrupted by twin blasts, which occurred minutes apart. The first one, involving a bus heading to Githurai 45, happened near the Homeland Hotel. All windows in the bus, Crescent Jane, were shattered. A section of the left side of the bus reduced to a mangled wreck. Parts of the bus were strewn meters from where the bus came to a halt. Minutes later, another blast, just over a kilometer away in Roysambu at the Thika Road Mall roundabout. And just like in the first incident, another bus. The 51-seater bus belonging to the Mwiki Sacco was headed for Mwiki when the blast occurred. 1 person died. 38 were injured, 7 of them seriously. Those injured were rushed to various hospitals, including the Neema Hospital and the Kenyatta National Hospital. Of the 7 who were critically injured, 3 have since been amputated. Police say the blasts were caused by improvised explosive devices.
And on checking into the vehicle, it was found it was an improvised explosive device which was used in the bus. And it was on the left side of the bus. That's where we suspect it was.
Investigators suspect that the explosive devices were in bags in the 2 buses. Bomb experts arrived at the scene and were busy collecting evidence that may help shed more light on the latest attacks. Police are now turning the heat on public service operators.
The SACCO owners to screen their people as they enter the matatu, and also to check on the bags which they are carrying. Because actually, if that one was done, this incident could not have occurred, because we suspect that it was with somebody who was in this vehicle.
Following the blast, crowds gathered at the 2 scenes, and police had a difficult time trying to keep away the crowds from the 2 areas that they still considered unsafe. The blasts caused a traffic snarl-up along the Thika superhighway. The twin blasts occurred just a day after a grenade attack in Mwemba Tayari in Mombasa that left 3 people dead. Rita Tinina, KTN.